Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and up to another video. This one I did not expect this, Another video, on another famous celebrity, actor, who's now unexpectedly passed away, And I found this earlier today, and I'm sure everyone did, but I just did not expect this, what's sad is that it's funny that I met him not too long ago, So yeah, Rowdy Roddy Roddy Piper has now passed away, at the age of 61 when he died in his sleep from a cardiac arrest. He was just way too young, 61, that's too young, But yeah, Roddy Piper, I really did enjoy him. I would say he was put in my top three favorite wrestlers turn actors. Top three. And I really did enjoy Roddy Piper. I'm not the biggest wrestling fan though, but with him watching, with stuff that through my dad, because he also enjoyed Roddy Piper as well, I learned all this stuff from Roddy Piper from my dad, and that's how I got into liking enjoying Roddy Piper, Even though in wrestling though, but also of course actor though, but in wrestling as well though. I'm not the biggest fan of wrestling though, but there were some wrestlers that I did like, and Roddy Piper was one of them, And Roddy Piper, of course, he's been in films, but the one he's mostly famous for he starred in was in John Carpenter's They Live. Him and co-star with Keith David, and I really loved him in John Carpenter's They Lived. Probably because that's probably the film he's mostly famous for. And I always enjoyed that fight that he had with Keith David. And Roddy Piper, and especially him saying the famous line in the movie, I've come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. He was funny, and he was such a good actor. There's the other films he starred in. I have still yet to get those other films that he starred in though. But I would like to one day get those films that he starred in though. I really like to get those, because he shows that he's a good actor, not in just John Carpenter's They Live, but he was in other ones though that I need to get on DVD though. But now why I said this at the beginning of the video, why is upsetting is that it's funny that I met Roddy Piper in the beginning of last December in a toy show convention, in the Santa Clara Fairgrounds, I met Roddy Piper, and he was great, he was great to meet, talk to him for a little bit, and he was just awesome to talk to, He was great, And when I saw him, he was like he was such in great shape and great health, I just did not expect all of a sudden he's now passed away from the last time I saw him, And while I got there, I got his autograph, which I have right here. Picture of him standing in the bank, saying that famous line, which he said here, "No bubble gum," I really now with this now I will always treasure this autograph. I will. I I would say this. I was also say this is another one of the best autographs that I've gotten. It was such a great to meet Roddy Piper, and really this I didn't go to the toy show alone though. But my mother also wanted to meet him, and he was also really nice talking to with him with me and my mother, and sadly my dad never got to meet him in person though, but he was nice enough for me to have me call my dad and he can speak to him on the phone. He was really cool about that. That was really cool. So my dad got to speak on the phone with Roddy Piper. Since he never got chance to meet him in person, so he got the chance to speak with him on the phone. So I thought that was, and he was nice enough to do that, and that was just really awesome. My dad got to speak to Roddy Piper, and me and Mom got to meet him in person though. But he did a real nice thing by having him speak with my father on the phone. That was real cool slash nice thing for him to do. Roddy Piper, he was such a great guy. And him just I met him at the beginning and last December, and all of a sudden, it seemed like he was in such in great health, because I think a while back, over a few years ago, I think he had cancer, and he fought against it and he beat it. I just didn't expect him, just all of a sudden up and pass away like that. So it was just such a great shame. So yeah, I will always treasure this autograph. It was such an honor to meet Roddy Piper. It was such an honor to meet him. And I will always treasure this one. And probably also one day I'll probably do a movie review of John Carpenter's They Live. Because that's the film that he's probably mostly famous for. But I have to get those other films that he starred in. So yeah. I also did get a picture with him though, but I don't have it though. So maybe one day when I make a video of my montage of all the pictures that I've taken with being with the celebrities I took autographs with, probably I'll show that in that video montage which I'll make one day, And also I'll make another video of all the celebrity autographs that I've met, So, but yeah. Roddy Piper, like I said, when I met him, great guy, It was nice. It was nice enough that I met him in person, So did my mother, and and he was really cool enough to speak with my dad on the phone, since he couldn't be there, That's one of the I always thought that was so cool and such nice, for him to do that, Yeah, my dad, when I told my dad, he passed away, he was like so surprised by it, I'm sure it caught everybody by surprise, But yeah. So yeah. Rest in peace, Roddy Piper. And I'll always treasure this autograph, So it's such a shame he's passed away at such a young age, at the age of 61. From a freaking cardiac arrest and died in his sleep with it, I could say that line all day long. I've come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. I'm all out of bubblegum. I'll never get tired of that line, That's one of the most, to me, I think it's one of the most famous lines in movie history, especially when it's said by him, But yeah, also I have to get those other films on DVD that he starred in. But also maybe one day I'll do a movie review of John Carpenter's They Live. Yeah, like I said. So yeah. Anyway, rest in peace, Roddy Piper, Rowdy. You will be very missed. I'm sure about like a lot of wrestling fans out there, or actor, or him, or you fans of you as an actor, me. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of wrestling though, but I know he was a great wrestler, and I know my dad did, and also we both enjoyed him as an actor as well. So, but as a actor and wrestler, you will be missed. So yeah. And once again, I'll always treasure this one here. So yeah. So thanks for watching. Take care, and stay tuned on the next movie review. And like I said, once again, rest in peace, Roddy Piper. See you later.